All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see here. That's all of them Shelton Vance.
Shelton Devance.
Shelton Vance. Shelton Vance. Next would be
Yes, sir.
Shelton
First
Vance.
item is item number 50 on your agenda. You may recall that the city of Madison has annexed a portion of what we have identified as the Southwest Madison Fire Protection District. And the Southwest Fire Protection District Board of Directors, a Board of Commissioners, has sent to you a request to remove that overlapping territory from the Southwest Madison Fire District.
Okay.
That's the city of Ridgeland, correct?
The city of Ridgeland made a request, and then the Southwest Madison Fire Board has actually sent something to us saying, basically, they don't want to have overlapping territories.
Right.
Okay. Can we get a motion on that?
Make a motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Okay, the next item, fire protection contracts, I would like to hold because of something that came up over the weekend for a future meeting. The next item is a membership application to Sam's Wholesale Club. We are beginning to have difficulty obtaining regular office supply type issues, whether it be pens, paper, chairs, regular office chairs, things like that. I believe that it would be in the best interest and a savings for the county for us to acquire a Sam's card so that we could send someone with a purchase card to Sam's to make limited purchases. So I would ask that you approve a membership card to Sam's.
Motion.
Question.
Yes,
Who
sir.
would,
Why would just Sam's? Why not Costco too?
If you want to expand it, we can do one for each.
You probably want to be able to do one for both
Okay.
and shop the pricing.
The only limit is I don't remember, Costco only takes a Visa card.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
That's correct. That's correct.
It's one, yes, it only takes a Visa card. I cannot remember,
Cash?
well, I can't handle cash. We can't do cash. And I do not have a county purchase card. I do not know if that purchase card is a Visa or a MasterCard. But if it is a Visa card and that card is accepted by both Sam's and Costco, then I would ask for approval for a card at both.
Well, why don't we make the motion which allows him to be able to get one or both?
I amend that motion.
Okay. All in favor?
Mr. President, I have one question.
Yeah, one question.
Who would, will you be in control of the cards?
If that's what you specify. Generally, it would be Keisha, and the sheriff's department is the specific department that has asked for this, because we're having, when we're ordering through Staples and Office Depot, even if we go to the store to pick up the Office Depot item, we're getting situations where we're on back order for the items. We're not able to pick it up
Yeah,
in the store.
I understand that. I was just more or less asking who was going to be in control of the cards, and it sounds like you will be.
If that's,
We'll go
if that's
through.
what y'all specify.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal. Thank you, Sheriff.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
The next two items on the agenda are requests from the district attorney's office for employees to be at least partially paid for by by Madison County.
Motion. He asked him,
Is that for item 53?
It's actually, I'm talking about both.
Both of them.
For 53, this is a request to pay a change in Heather Evans' salary from $45,000 to $55,000 with the county paying that.
savings.
And the second one is a hiring of an investigator for, hold on, let me look at the salary for $59,500.
That motion for 53.
Okay.
Okay, there's been a motion to that's on the, on item 53 to, the motion on that one.
One person is leaving, and they look like they promoting another one, and paying her a little bit more salary, do both of the jobs and saving some money.
Yeah, I had tried to get an explanation, but no one from the DA's office wanted to discuss it with me, so I don't know what it is.
I'm just going by what was on the paper.
Oh,
That's the only thing.
yeah, I was just trying to find out what was going on. I just felt that we should be having some communication back and forth in terms of employees and when we are involved in the payment of those employees. I don't know anything about the DA's operation. Since I've been here, I hadn't seen or heard him or talked to him. I wouldn't know what he looked like if he walked through the door. But it's just when you start talking about spending money or spending Madison County taxpayer dollars, I think that this board should at least have some communication on it, not just up and just rubber stamp whatever he wants to do. Even though I don't want to run his office, but I would like to know: are we saving money? What's next? Who we're hiring? Are people coming from Madison County? Are they all coming from Rankin County? That's one of the issues you have when you have a DA from Rankin County and Madison County, is to figure out, hey, we want Madison County people to be involved in the DA's office as well. I don't know. So, I can't make any kind of motion for something I have no knowledge of, and I think I asked our administrator to send word that, hey, we'd like to talk.
I made contact and asked for a call to you, but I have not received a response to that.
I've talked to him on several occasions, and my understanding is this is going to be one person doing two separate jobs. There was two people.
That is not what I understand, but that could, he has not the only communication they've given me about this position is this letter.
I don't have any trouble with.
And that's what, only thing I'm going by is what read here. And what it was saying is, one person is leaving. There's another person that they're going to promote up and raise her salary up to 55. And the person that was leaving was making 58. And the person that is getting promoted was making 45. Gonna save $3,000. That's the only thing I'm going by, exactly what's on that letter.
I don't have any problem approving it.
I don't know anything about either one of these two,
Me either.
so to
I don't
speak.
know
But what concerns me, and I'm just listening to the discussion, is you made a call to the DA and haven't gotten.
Asked me to get them to call. I made a contact with the DA's office and provided his phone number and asked for a call to him. And to my knowledge, that call has not occurred.
Now,
Take that motion back.
that concerns me more than, because I don't see an issue with either one of them. But the issue I do see is there's not a return phone call to a board member that
Especially the president of the board, yeah.
has some questions about it. And I'm just saying any of the board members. It wouldn't be
Okay, so
necessarily one, but
we'll hold these two items for future consideration then?
I rescind that motion, Ronnie.
Yes, sir, I got it.
Okay. Thank you. There are a couple of things for new business that came up Friday and over the weekend.
Okay. Our comptroller.
Good morning.
Morning.
The first item I have for you this morning is number 55. It's the approval of the budget amendments and the interfund cash transfer.
Make a motion for approval.
Motion was made by Supervisor Jones and second by Supervisor on the end down this thing. All in favor?
Aye.
The next items, 56 through 59, is the approval of the general claims docket and 3 payroll dockets for April 27th and 2 for April 28th.
Motion.
Okay, is all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Give us a minute. Don't tear down the walls. Okay.
And the last item for your consideration and approval is the Fleet Corps claim docket for April 29th.
Motion.
Sorted out already. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're down to the Chancery Clerk. He doesn't have anything.
Nothing, Mr. President.
Okay. We're down to the Sheriff's Office.
Nothing, Mr. President.
We're down to old business.
Yeah. Since our roadman stepped in here, I do have some old business, and we got county administrator here.
Yeah.
Where is our second boom truck?
Well, we've got that on new business, but if you're ready to take it up, we'll go right now.
Yes, we are.
Okay?
I ain't running the show, but
Well, if we
I'm
don't
ready for it.
have any old business, we're now to new business. New business.
All right, well, I've got 3 things, but there's also an issue. The boom truck, y'all come on up. The boom truck specifications had to be turned in by last Thursday. And of course, remember, this is a commodity item, so it goes to reverse auction. So the purchase clerk and the road manager have been reviewing the specs that have been sent in by the interested parties, and there are some problems that we have to tell you about.
Good morning.
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 We had bid openings this past Thursday, April 29th at 10 a.m. We had 3 vendors to bid. One was Truck Work, one was Empire, and one was Whole Mac, which is PacMac. Truck Work bidded where one of the specs did not meet that the road department needed for the knuckle boom truck. And it was the air cab mount, and those that do not know what an air cab mount is, it's an airbag shock absorb system that sits in the back of the cab that keeps the seats from moving a lot when they're driving it.
Yeah.
I said it right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And Truck Work was the only one that stated that they did not have that in the knuckle boom truck. Empire and Whole Mac had that item in the truck that the road department required for in the specs. My recommendation for that is that Truck Work bid be rejected because it did not meet the spec of that particular item that the road department required in the spec.
Motion to reject that item?
Can we listen to the other things first? though?
We do it all in them.
Okay. Empire and Whole Mac. Empire bid it twice. They bid it on a brush hog, which is the truck, and the bed is that correct? The PacMac part of the knuckle boom truck. I did confirm this morning that they did want those 2 items that they put in for the bid Thursday, that's what they were bidding on, 2 separate things. Whole Mac, they bid it as well. Whole Mac, Empire also bid that we wanted vinyl seats in the specs, but they I'm trying to see how I need to say this. They put in that they had only cloth seats. So I spoke with Cornelius this morning in regards to the seating, the seats in the Knuckleboom truck, and stating from him that the truck that you all already have cloth seats, but the specs that we had stated vinyl seats. So my recommendation is for that. I spoke with State Audit, and State Audit stated, somebody say something? Oh, State Audit stated that in order for us not to reject that, we will have to get the board to approve to waive that particular item on the spec, and it has to be in the minutes. Okay?
Or you reject it.
Or you can reject it. Yes.
So there's 4 trucks, a Kenworth, and 3 Freightliners. The Freightliners have the suspension, the cab suspension that we asked for. The Kenworth does not. The Kenworth has vinyl seats that we asked for. The Freightliners do not. I believe, Cornelius, you need to speak about the cab suspension and the vinyl seats.
Good morning, Board. On the suspension of the truck, they're gonna support anybody riding the truck, so it won't be a solid pound. You have an air ride. Riding all day in the truck, you'll want a suspension ride. And so without that, if you just got without the air ride, it's not gonna be comfortable for a guy riding in there all day. So I'm asking that the board let us get the one with the air ride cab too.
What about vinyl versus cloth?
Vinyl versus cloth. Well, our old trucks, we got cloth, but the only thing I don't like about it is that the idea when they're out in the rain with the rain suits on, when they get in the truck, the water run all down the seat. Then you got odor in the truck. Smell sour odor because of the seat that got wet because of the cloth. But if I could get vinyl, I would like to have vinyl. But like I said, our old truck got cloth seat. If we had to deal with it to move on, we'll deal with it.
Okay, so where do y'all want to go? Do y'all want to reject the Truck Works Kenworth does not meet specs, does not have the suspension. The Freightliners do not meet specs. They do not have vinyl. The suspension issue for the cab is more significant than the vinyl seats. You could waive the requirement of the vinyl seats, reject the Kenworth, and proceed to bid with the Freightliners.
Which one the cheapest?
We don't know, because at this point, all they've done is said, this is the truck we will quote, and we will go to reverse auction in about a week. I think what I'm hearing the road manager say is the air cab suspension is a requirement. That doesn't need to be waived. But the vinyl versus cloth, you really could care less.
How many trucks would that leave us, or how many companies would that leave us to bid on?
2 companies, 3 truck configurations. One company has bid 2 truck configurations, different body. They bid a different body on the same truck.
And what are you asking us today?
I'm asking you, at this point, our recommendation is to reject the Truck Works bid because it does not have the cab suspension, and waive the requirement of vinyl seating, so we can move ahead with purchase of this truck.
Okay.
That's my motion.
Okay, is there a second on the motion to reject and to waive? All in favor?
Aye. But I also would like to have some confirmation in the minutes on the information you received from AG's office or
The
the state audit. Do you have that info?
It was just phone call to State Audit, but
know.
I can get it. I can get it.
I'm going to withdraw my motion on yes until we get that information.
Okay, you withdraw.
I'm gonna vote no until we get that information.
Oh, okay.
Just because we will go on time and time again saying that anytime we do something like this, we have to have backup.
Right.
And we back in front of this board again with no backup. And so my vote's gonna be no
Okay.
at this point until we get backup.
Okay.
Well, mine remains the same. Just make sure that letter is here by the time we go through that verse.
3, 1, and 1. 3, 1, and 1.
3, 1, and 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
3 for, 1 against, and 1 absent.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 before, 1 absent, correct.
Yeah,
And
1
1
absent.
against, 1 absent, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Correct. It passes.
It passed.
Motion passes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I didn't hear the road manager say he didn't care if they weren't vinyl. I heard you make a recommendation that vinyl would be approved instead of cloth. That's what you said it had a sour odor.
Yeah, I said,
I didn't hear you say you couldn't care less.
well, I said it really don't matter. I just wanted to move on because I won't want the vinyl seat and cloth seat to hold up the process on the truck.
That's what I heard first, Mike.
Yeah, and I understand that, and I understand what you're saying, but guys, just always remember to bring back up for the minutes.
With the vinyl seats, I mean, we have the option of when we get the truck, reupholstering the seats to make them vinyl.
Yeah.
Okay. We do have that option.
Or buy a
Well,
seat cover.
if that's the case, then why don't we just get bids on
You say that.
all of them then?
Because the Truck Works is missing the cab suspension.
Okay.
And we can't replace that.
Put
Okay.
some Scotch guard on,
So,
but don't revinyl them until you wear the cloth out.
Yeah. No sense in wasting money.
I just want that second track code.
How did you vote on it?
I stayed out of it.
He stayed out of it. He didn't want to get no stuff like that.
You did a good thing.
I would have done the same thing if I wasn't behind the mic.
I want to rent a track code.
You want to try go?
Y'all gonna waste dry weather and we're gonna be stuck.
Well, when I get back to the office, I'll call Puck and see if they got one. Try to get one going.
Yeah, 'cause y'all can waste it.
I want a boom truck because I want the county cleaned up.
Yeah, boy, some spots need cleaning, yeah.
That's for sure.
Okay. What
I
else
just
we
want
got?
it done right.
You got any more new
Asset
business?
Board of Trustees, I've already sent out an email. We have one supervisor that has expressed an interest in running for Massett, the Association's Insurance Trust Board of Trustees. If anyone else is interested in running for one of those positions, I need to get that form turned in for you today. Friday,
I was
late-
interested,
Why
but
don't
I'm
you
not.
name that supervisor?
Supervisor Griffin.
All right.
Yeah, I was interested, but I don't want to.
So he wants your vote, and I
Yeah, I'd
think
rather
the
vote
vote
for him
will be
than
at
the
the second
cause
meeting
then.
this month.
You have my vote.
Dilution of the vote.
But you get to vote for 3 though,
Right.
don't
I
we?
think so.
You can vote for up to 3, the board can vote for up to 3 vacancies.
But see, they're not going. They're not going
Vote
to
two
vote
Madison
two
County
Madison County supervisors.
All right, late Friday afternoon, we received 3 personnel action requests from the Sheriff's Department, Stephen Tyler Bennett, Lee Permenter, Courtney Hill, to hire these 3 as detention officers. I would like to present this for your consideration. This is hiring each of them at $17.05 an hour, and it was turned in after your agenda was released.
Okay, can I get a motion?
Make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. We got 'em.
Okay, over the past several months, we have reconfigured some radio systems, and we are renting tower space for antennas and repeaters from Osborne Communication. We are no longer using these antennas and repeaters, and I would like for you to authorize your attorney to notify Osborne that we need to discontinue 3 of the 5 antenna and repeater contracts that we have. 3 of the 5 antenna and repeater installations that we have in place right now.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
And I thought Mac Pig was going to be in here, but he is not right now. We need authorization to begin spraying for mosquitoes this year, hiring people and firing up the trucks.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Couple of executive session items.
I sure hope they come out with a spray that don't kill the
Okay. We need to have a motion to go into a close determination.
Motion.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Okay, now we are determining whether or not we have items for executive session. What are those items that you have?
Where's Dwayne?
Items that I'm aware of are economic development and right-of-way acquisition.
Those items do mean we should go into executive session. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
All in favor?
You got that?
Okay, you got what it is, Chancellor Clerk.
We're gonna stay in here.
Why not? So comfy. It's so comfy right here.
I'm good.
We don't have any walls up in the other room, though.